No journey is easy, and it is the same with the journey of achieving our goals. There are many challenges we face, but the truth is, most of them aren't that okay, we don't have the time or we have family commitments. Most of those challenges are personal barriers that we need to overcome. And that's what we'll do in this video. Stay tuned. Manifesting our goals and dreams into reality and achieving success is something that we all want to do. We all want to achieve. But many of us aren't able to do that. Even though we take action, even though we start stepping towards our goal, many times we fail, many times we fall, and many times we give up. That is not what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to be aspirational and we have to continue giving in the hard work. We have to continue giving in the effort, and that's when we'll achieve success and turn our goals into reality. The only way to do that is to overcome 3 important personal barriers that stop you from taking the right actions, and that's what we'll understand now. And let's begin with the first barrier. The first and the biggest barrier that we need to overcome is excuses and procrastination. This is very big. Oh, I don't have the time, I have to spend time with my family. Oh, my job does not allow me, I have to go from 9 to 5. My boss has given me this new assignment that I have to finish tonight. Just so many excuses we can make up. Why? Because we don't want to take that action, we don't want to give that effort. We have that goal, we have that clarity, but many times just because we feel that action will be intimidating, that action will be challenging, we stay in our comfort zone, we stay in that little shell, and we find excuses to not do something. Whether it is, oh, that match was on tonight so I couldn't do that, or that this new project I had to do, whatever it is, these are all excuses. You are the owner of your time, and you completely decide what you do and what you don't do. Yes, there are some commitments and obligations that you have to fulfill, and again, they have stemmed from your own decisions. So you cannot blame your boss, your family, or literally anything for not allowing you to take action. If you are not taking that action, the only person to blame is you. If you are not taking that action, the only person to blame is you. And once you take that responsibility, once you understand that yes, it is my responsibility only to take that action and to grow and to achieve success, you will start taking that action and not focus on these excuses. We can make as many excuses as we want. It is only when we have that determination, that passion and that commitment that we will find time, we will find the resources to achieve our goal and to work towards it no matter what. That is the power of commitment, that is the power of dedication, and it is up to you what you choose, whether you choose excuses or you choose passion and determination. Whatever you do, you need to know that you are the person who is responsible for your success, and if you can't do it, it is you who is responsible, and if you can do it, it is you who is responsible. So procrastination and excuses don't make any sense once we are responsible, and that is the first barrier you need to overcome. You just need to start and take that action, right? Take that first step, and once you do that, the journey will become more easier, the journey will become more familiar, and you will achieve the success you desire. Now, let's move on to the second biggest obstacle that we face: inconsistency. The second biggest barrier is inconsistency. Imagine that I made a video on 18th May, the first video that I made, and then I came back, I made another on 18th June, then somewhere around 23rd July, then 4th October, and then I make another one on 22nd January in 2022. Would you watch this channel? Would you subscribe to my videos, and would you like to watch them? Would you be inclined to watch them? Obviously no. You'd be like, this guy is so inconsistent, he just uploads randomly out of the blue, what's the use of that? Why should I keep subscribed to him? That is what happens in every field and every action that we take. Until and unless we are not consistent, we are not regular, and we don't take regular action, we won't see the results. You go to the gym for 1 week, you run for 1 week, your body is all sore, you haven't lost any weight, and then you give up, you'd say that these things bring no results. But just because you haven't continued, you haven't given that effort in, you haven't given those months in, you are not seeing those results. And that is why consistency is so important. Without any kind of consistency, without any kind of pattern in our lives, we would be too disorderly and we won't be able to achieve all that we have today. Let's say that you don't know at what time you wake up, you don't know at what time your job starts, you don't know at what time you need to work, when do you need to go to work. How will you make the best out of your time? Let's say that on Monday, you go to work at 10 a.m., that's the time given to you. On Tuesday, you go at 10 a.m., they say, oh no, on Tuesday, maybe today we'll start at 7 p.m., come at that time. On Wednesday, they say, oh, it's off, you don't need to come to work today. And on Thursday, they say, oh, you have to come at 1 a.m. Does this make any sense? Would you like that kind of living? Obviously, no one would, right? Once you're going at 1 a.m., sometimes 7 p.m., sometimes 10 a.m. It would be too disorderly, too unorganized, and you wouldn't know what's happening. And that's what happens when you're taking actions towards your goal. In January, when we set our New Year resolutions, we are all pumped, we are all excited to take those first steps, and till 31st January, till the first week of Feb, we are all that excitement and all that we have starts to slow down. And even though we do it for a month or so, we again let those things go. We again are like, oh, okay, fine, I'll do it tomorrow. And this way that tomorrow doesn't come until December 31st, and when we sit again to set our New Year resolutions for the next year. This should not happen. This way you'll never see any results. And that is why you need to be consistent in your actions. How can you bring that consistency in? It's simple. All you need to do is set a schedule, set a plan, make a plan. And on that you need to write, I will do this thing these many times every day. And it is your commitment to show up every day, to come out there every day and to make sure that you are doing it. Even if you miss a day, even if you miss something because of an event that happened out of your control, don't worry. Remember this, you can miss 1 day, but don't try to miss 2 in a row, or don't try to miss 2 weeks in a row, or a month in a row. You can always get back to your goal. Even if you fail, even if you break that streak, it does not matter. What matters is you coming back and bringing that consistency in. Sometimes what happened was in April, I fell ill. I did not have the energy and the strength to write my blog post for that week. And that week, I did not publish my blog. I did not let that be like, oh, I've missed the streak, I've missed all that. Since so many months I'm writing consistently, and now that I missed that, what would I do? I did not think that way. I was like, okay, you missed this way because you missed this week because you were ill and you didn't know what to do. You couldn't write that blog. But there is no way that you skip the next one and you have to get back to that streak. You have to start again. And that is what matters. If I miss making a YouTube video, let's say because my internet doesn't work, if I'm not able to upload it on time, or that I'm ill and I cannot record it, even if I miss a week, I'll be like, okay, that's not a problem. Let me get back. Let me start again. And that is the attitude of a winner, and that is the attitude of a warrior. You need to have that warrior mindset. You need to get back at it. And that is when you will see the true success, and you will see the effects of consistency and compounding work for you. Now, let's move on to the third aspect and the third biggest problem, that is seeking perfection. You can never have everything right at the right time in the right place. This sounds very unpromising, right? We think that we need to have this right things in this right place at the right time so that we can start properly and we can go right to success. But the truth is, that doesn't happen at all. The path to success isn't straight like this. The path to success is very different. The path to success is like this. You will never be able to go straight. There will always be diversions. There will always be U-turns. There will always be closed roads that you need to change. And that is the truth about achieving success and about achieving anything in life. You can never have anything right at the right time, because there will always be scope for improvement. There will always be scope for growth. One of the best examples of this that I understand is the iPhone. In 2007, when Steve Jobs released the iPhone and showed it to the public, it was a sensation around the world. People flocked to stores to buy it. People were like, yes, this is the best technology, this is the best phone. And at that time, if Steve Jobs and Apple would have thought, okay, this is done, this is the most perfect device we can make, would they make the next iPhone? Would they make the next generation? Obviously they won't, right? They would just stick with that first basic iPhone. And what would happen was, other companies would take that advantage, other companies would make better phones, and soon Apple would be out of business. The iPhone won't sell because it does not have those features and everything that the new phones have. That is not the ideology Apple had. Apple instead thought, we need to make this better as well. And that is why the first iPhone is so different from the iPhone 12 we have today. Just compare the technologies. It had the button, it had all those things, it has that large power adapter, that thing, and it was so small, it didn't have as many capabilities. But the iPhone 12 today is capable of making amazing videos. It can create so many different things. It is so much more powerful. And that is the importance of not going towards perfection. When you think that something is perfect, there is no scope for improvement that is left. But in reality, there is always scope for improvement. I have published my book, Explore the New You. I know it's not perfect. Some people can say, oh, the cover doesn't look very good. Okay, I agree with that. Some people may say, somewhere you could have written this thing better. I agree with that. Why? Because I know that nothing can ever be perfect and there is always scope for improvement. The first blog I wrote in 2019 is so different from the way I write today. I have grown, I have improved. And if at that time I thought, okay, I need to be perfect in writing, I need to know every clause type, I need to know every sentence type, I need to know how to articulate the sentences properly, I would never have started a blog, I would never have started writing quotes, I would never have started sharing my thoughts on Twitter, and I would have never started making videos. When we embrace imperfection, when we accept the fact that nothing can be perfect, that we have to improve and we have to just get started, that's when the room to growth opens, that's when the doors open, that's when everything opens, and that's when you can meander your way to success. Because remember, it's not a straight path, it's a curvy path. You will face challenges, you will face problems, and those things will help you grow. Those things will help you strive towards excellence, not perfection. They will help you strive towards excellence, and that's when you'll achieve true success. These are the 3 biggest personal barriers you need to overcome to achieve your goals and to live your life to the fullest. By overcoming those excuses, by not giving excuses, you will be ready to take action. By becoming more consistent, by keeping that commitment and that dedication going, you will start to see results. And by embracing imperfection, by embracing the fact that you are imperfectly perfect, that's when you start to do the best things, and that's when you start to make progress. So what I want you to do now is that share what your goal is in the comments below, and which of these challenges you were facing the most. If there is any challenge that I haven't covered in this video and you would like to know more about, share that also in the comments below, and I would happily make a video on that as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm waiting for your responses in the comments, and let's rock the world. Let's make this world a better place, and let's live better together.